What's going on, guys? You are watching NinjaCast here on shredcast.com. Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. I'm very happy to know that everyone who watches this show this week stopped being retarded. I did not get one single person asking me, when does it start? When does it start? Because hopefully I motivated you guys to, number one, think for yourselves. And number two, maybe go to school and not be retarded. Because when I say the show comes on at 5 o'clock, it's a lot of, well, what time is that in Texas? What time is that in India? I don't fucking know. But I'll tell you what, I know how to find out. And the reason I know how to find out is because I'm not fucking retarded. Anyway, I got a cut on my head because my stupid-ass friends don't know how to shake hands. Okay, Richie was over here last night, and Ryan came in. They hadn't met. I mean, they've met, but they never really hung out. So Ryan went to shake Richie's hand, and like a fucking dumbass, comes out and like, I'm nowhere near. I'm 2 seats away, and somehow his fucking hand hits my fucking forehead and scratches it across with his fucking feminine girly claws. It's ridiculous. And I'm like, am I fucking bleeding? And sure enough, I was bleeding. You can see it right there. How did I get that? Drunken bar fight? No. Stupid ass friend who doesn't know how to shake hands or cut his fingernails. People, man. The people these days. The people these days. Anyways, let's enjoy Andy Schrock.
That I need for my Ryden's lunch, all right? And I just rip it open. Yeah, you know what? There's a thing that I could have just untwisted and opened, but me being the guy, I was like, I'm gonna rip open this bag and get a bagel.
I thought that was pretty funny. So yeah, that was today's video. I was very proud of it. Pretty proud of it. Hopefully it gets a lot of views because I know anything I do with Andy Schrock typically gets pretty good views. And I thought, why not make a video that's completely the opposite of what the fuck Andy's all about? He's not about that thug life, but there are rumors that he was once in a blood gang. Oh Lord. Pyru. Anyway.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, why you talk so much, Steve? I did want to talk about getting sponsored and my frustrations lately that I mentioned Cake Muscle would be open to sponsoring some skaters. Okay, I didn't say we're looking for skaters. I didn't say we're for sure going to do it. I said we're open. We're open to the idea. So, of course, what I expected was to get a flood of, awful sponsor tapes of kids who've been skating for 3 months. Which, I mean, with this generation, of course they believe they deserve to be sponsored. Why wouldn't they believe that? They also believe they deserve a fucking medal for losing a football game. Good. Good for y'all. What I didn't expect was the amount of people that want to be sponsored who aren't willing to give me a sponsor tape. I had a conversation with some kid, and it was so ridiculous. And I don't want to call him out, but I'm almost tempted to call this kid out. Because it was like talking to a fucking brick wall of stupidity. If I was to sponsor a kid, it's because I feel like I'm going to get my money's worth out of it. If I give you a skateboard deck, let's say the skateboard deck costs $20 to make. Hopefully, you will promote the company enough to where I've made back that money. That's what a sponsorship is. Now, that's all common knowledge, but here's another part that I didn't expect kids to just flock to. I mean, I get a lot of messages, but these past 2 days have been crazy. All I did was mention sponsoring, and suddenly it's all these fucking kids who've been skating for 2 weeks. Now they want to get sponsored, and I just don't get it. So one of the kids was like, yeah, dude, I'll rock your shit. I'll promote the product and all this, all that. I mean, Cake Muscle boards are awesome, this and that. And now I go and tell him, oh, yeah, it's funny because I just looked through my emails list and I didn't see your name because I can search by name. I'll search by last name. The kid's never owned a Cake Muscle deck. So you want to talk about integrity. What kind of integrity would I have as a company to allow someone to promote the product who's never even had it. Okay, if you've never had a cake muscle deck, you don't even know if they're good. So why would you even be interested in promoting something that you know nothing about? You want to talk about sellout? I mean, we throw the word sellout around all the time. At least the people sponsored by Red Bull fucking drink Red Bull. They've tried Red Bull. Everyone on Mountain Dew has had Mountain Dew. So all you kids trying to fucking get on cake muscle who have never had a cake muscle, it's like, I'm like insulted. I'm insulted, number one, that you think that could ever happen. I'm insulted, number two, that you don't do the fucking... This is common knowledge. This is very fucking simple math, you know? And then on top of that, I get these kids who want to be on the team, who don't have a sponsor tape, don't have a filmer, don't have footage. This one guy was trying to send me like a bunch of clips, and I was like, bro, I don't need your fucking clips. Just put your footage on YouTube, and that's what I've been telling everybody. I got a fuckload of emails. All you guys, I'm talking about you. I've told all you guys, just put your fucking footage on YouTube. They put it on YouTube, but then it's like one guy was trying to argue with me, like, I don't want to put it on YouTube. I don't want to put it on YouTube. And I'm just like, oh, then you're gonna be great at promoting my product. You're gonna be fucking wonderful at promoting cake muscle, since no one can ever find you. No one could ever. You get zero exposure and you promote nothing. And he's like, you're right, dude. He told me, you're right. I need to get a YouTube channel. And I'm like, no, that's not the fucking point. The point is, if you want to fucking promote a product, you got to at least know how to promote yourself. At least. That should be step one. Step one should be being good at skating. Step two should be having had a cake muscle deck before. Step three, promote yourself so that you can promote what you're writing. Maybe influence other people to buy it via, seeing how good the product is. Because I stand behind my product. I promote it all the time. You guys know this. CakeMuscle.com. My board lasted 2 months, fucking putting it through some real heavy-duty trauma. And I don't know. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't know how y'all thought that this would work. Like, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ask him if I can be sponsored, and he'll just say yes. I'll get a bunch of free shit, and then I don't have to do anything ever. Best sponsorship ever. I just don't get it. Oh, man, it's just fucking frustrating. Yeah, one of the kids was fighting me fucking tooth and nail about not wanting to put his footage on YouTube. And then I was like, oh, well, good. How are you going to help sell my product? And he's like, well, the people around me are going to like it. I'm going to compete in this contest coming up. So I typed in his name on Google. Nothing came up. Typed in his name on YouTube. Newest video was 2 years old. It's like, oh shit, dude, you're really good at promoting shit. You're a great promoter. Thank you for sending me this email with no footage. I don't know. It's just like, I keep repeating myself, but it blows my fucking mind. Who would ever believe that this is gonna work? Who? Are y'all like autistic or something, or just wildly optimistic?
Oh my gosh.
And then I get a lot of this shit I tell it like it is. When I get these messages, I tell it like it is. I tell the people, look, you're not worth anything to me and my company. That's what being sponsored is. I'm worth something to you because I'm giving you free shit. You get something out of it. Me, if I get nothing out of it, you're not gonna be on the team. Okay? A perfect relationship would be like 50-50, something like that. That'd be cool. I get my promotion, you get your fucking products. But no one looks at it like that. And that's what's crazy. There should be no other way to look at it. And there's also a lot of this shit where they're just like, I'll promote the shit out of the product, dude. I'll wear the shirt, and everyone will buy it after that. And then I think to myself, oh, you're wearing a shirt now, right? How many of your friends are wearing that? Probably none. Yeah, I don't know.
Seriously, guys, autism shouldn't be used as an insult.
No, but the characteristics I'm getting from a lot of these kids rub me as slightly autistic. Yeah, fucking people. Look at this guy in the comment trying to become a victim all of a sudden.
Dude, you shouldn't be saying that stuff.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, and I also don't want you fucking pussies riding for my company either. If I tell it like it is and I tell you what you need to work on and you go,
Well, that's not cool, dude. You don't have to be so fucking rough.
oh yeah, I don't have to be real. Sorry for helping me. Sorry for me trying to help you. Maybe get started on the path to doing what you love for a living. Excuse me. You know what, man? These kids, number one, all the kids think they're right. Which, I mean, that's cool. If you think you're always right, that sort of explains to me why you don't currently ride for a fucking company, why you're looking for sponsors. Because you know everything. I don't know, man. The fucking kids, dude. It just, what it does, it doesn't make me mad. It makes me just fucking sad for the future of the world. You know? What are these kids going to do when they go try to get jobs? You know, when you go to a job interview, you're sort of selling yourself like, what can you offer the job? Are you a good worker? What are these fucking kids going to do when they have to get jobs? We're going to be in a world full of fucking idiots. I don't know. Don't know, guys. You know, I tell it like it is. Give it to you guys from the heart. I keep it real. But I'm worried. I'm worried about these fucking kids, man. You want to get sponsored? Good. Go out, work hard, you know, film your video, and then send your video in. Also, I get a lot of this.
Can I send in a sponsor video?
I mean, that would be a good question if it was the 80s and you had to, like, you know, mail it across the world. But it's 2015. Just copy and paste. Transaction over. You don't got to ask me any stupid ass questions. If I like the video, I'll talk to you further. If I don't, then I don't. I'll tell you what you need to work on. Maybe I'll help you out. Maybe give you a few pointers. Maybe you shouldn't put a 180 over a crack in the same 5-minute video 6 times just because it's a different crack. You know? Hey, I'll give you guys those kind of pointers. It's a little bit mean, but hey, maybe we can get you guys on the right fucking track here. Or we can just let you continue to fucking not achieve shit. It's the ball's in your court, people. So, I don't know.
Let's see what other health ailment that's no one's fault can be an insult.
Why do you guys watch me if you're gonna fucking just come on here and cry? Why do y'all watch me? Do I surprise y'all when I say retard and autism? Did that come out of nowhere, or have I been this same dude for years?
I told you weren't gonna land.
Is this your first time on the channel? Welcome to the channel. You can turn around and you know, walk right on down the street to Andy Schrock's channel, where there's no cursing and everything's happy and optimistic and lucky, and there's a whole bunch of ring dings and how you doings, and go over there and have fun. I don't know. Yo Shield says, I saw in a video that you had a Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi is like this tiny computer. It has all the components of a computer, but instead of being in a big fucking housing, it's just a little tiny computer. It's like about the size of like a cell phone, kind of. You can use it for anything. You know, some people use it for like household products and shit. Like I read about it all the time. I read a lot of Raspberry Pi articles. Some people use it for like an MP3 station in their house. Some people use it to like time the sprinklers to come on at certain times. Some people use it for like home security systems. I use it, which is the same reason that a lot of people use it. I use it for retro games, like Nintendo games, Super Nintendo games, Sega games, and Game Boy games. And that's it, pretty much, I guess. So I got, shit, guys, like 4,000 games all on this tiny computer. And I just plug in like a controller, and I'm in there. I'm playing. Plug in the controller. I can play 4,000 games. And, you know, the emulators and the ROMs and shit, not necessarily legal, but no one's gonna ever, you know, like implement a fucking a search and destroy mission on people that play old video games. So I got all these fucking video games. It fits in this tiny thing. it has a HDMI out, and then it has a couple of USBs, a little power. It's powered by a phone charger. So even if you lose like your power source, you can go find like a phone charger, and you can play video games all night long. I take it when I travel. I mean, really, if you could get it up connected to like a battery pack, you could take that shit anywhere. I mean, that would be the shit. So yeah, look up Raspberry Pi. Raspberry and then Pi spelled P-I. Check that shit out, man. It's a lot of fun, especially in such a small package. You know, you think about back in the day, sometimes you'd have to bring your whole system to your friend's house. No more. Oh, you can put it right in your pocket. Put it right in your pocket. 2-player. Me and Tex were playing a regular Nintendo game just called Dodgeball. It's just called Dodgeball, and it you know, regular Nintendo only got 4 buttons. You know, it got the fucking analog stick, and then it has start, select, A, and B. So you think about, man, these games had to be pretty creative. So there's ways that you can jump and spike the dodgeball. You can throw the dodgeball extra fast. You could throw the dodgeball and make it go like this. Pretty cool shit. At least for me, you know, I'm really into old games. I'm an old guy. What can I say? I like these old games. I like the new games too. Although I feel like Call of Duty's just gotten shittier and shittier. I mean, Call of Duty's just gonna turn into fucking Gundam Wing, or you know, some robot bullshit. Who would ever want that? Okay, I want a game where I can pick up an AK fucking 47. I can go climb in a bush and fuck somebody up. You know what I mean? I don't want to be flying through the air shooting laser beams at bullshit. I want a game filled with guns that I can buy that are real guns with realistic gun noises, you know, realistic reload times, realistic recoil and shit, but still unrealistic gameplay, you know. I don't like fucking battlefield games for that reason. I'm not gonna run across the I'm running, and I just keep on running, and I can't find no goddamn bad guys. What? Some bad guys? I'm looking for them. I go into the house, can't find a bad guy, and then some asshole on a mountain 6 miles away shoots me with a sniper rifle. What? A sniper rifle? Yeah, I don't like them kind of games. I like action-packed games, man. You know what was a dope-ass game? Black Ops 1. Dope-ass game. All the guns, they're real. You know, real guns. You can get an AK-47 in that game. You know, you get a FAMAS. Shit is real. Anyways, at what age did I get my first sponsor? I started skating at 14, and I got my first sponsor at 16. And I try to explain to you guys, I progressed really fast when I was a kid, because skating is all that I did. I mean, I skated fucking 100% every single day. Whereas now, you know, so I'll have like slow days and shit. It's not 100% every single fucking day, because I would die. You know, I would get too sore and it would just ruin my next day. But I progressed really fast, and you guys can check that out. Just look up, I think the video is called My First Sponsor Tape, something like that. It's on my channel. You could type that in. My first sponsor was a company called Defects Clothing. It was a clothing company in New York, and I'll tell you how I got on it. I found a list of companies on the Transworld site, and the reason they had a list of companies, they had a list of like shops, companies. I guess that's it, huh? Shops and companies, and they divvied them up by state. So what I did is I found all the companies that had a website. I went to all their websites, you know, all 50 of them, looked them up, you know what I mean? Like, saw if they were sponsoring, saw if I could get like an email or a physical address, you know. And this was when sponsor tapes were on VHS, so that was the shit, boy. And, you know, let's say I tried 50 companies, maybe 25 of them were looking for teams or accepting sponsor tapes. So I sent out 25 fucking sponsor tapes all around the United States, and only one got back to me, and it was a company called Defects Clothing. Cool guys. They just sent me a package with like a couple hats, couple shirts. That was it. And then I rode for them hardcore for a couple years. And then eventually I think, I don't know if they went out of business. I think the clothing company was just like a side project for like a skate shop. And I think the skate shop went out of business. Something like that. I don't know. Don't quote me because I don't remember. This was, a long time ago. So that was my first company I rode for. And after that, I started getting on skate shops. I've ridden for every skate shop here in Las Vegas. Number one, because it's just a weird game, the whole fucking riding for a skate shop game. Like, you can get kicked off for no reason. If somebody says something negative about you, it starts a rumor about you, you could get kicked off. Or I don't know, man. The skate shops are fucking whack. I went through skate shops faster than I went through fucking shoe sponsors, man. I rode for a company called Subskates. Then I rode for a company called it's all downhill. Subskates. Then I rode for It's All Downhill. Then I rode for I think Board Deep. Then I rode for Industrial. And then there was another one in there I can't fucking think of. 5 different skate shops I rode for. And at this point, man, I'm not riding for no fucking skate shops no way. It's just bullshit. There's a bunch of bullshit going on. And I don't know. I guess if you got a real healthy skate scene, like riding for a skate shop is probably dope if you're in Arizona, or like riding for pharmacy is probably fucking dope. But I don't know. In my experience, it was all whack. Oh, and I rode for Area 702, another shop out here. Man, I got kicked off Industrial because one of the managers wanted his son to be on the team. And it was just like, his son was like 5. His son had never won a contest, and this is when we was doing local contests. I was winning every fucking contest. If I entered fucking 10 contests, I won 8 of them. It was fucked. It was fucked up. I got a whole thing full of trophies. But they were just shitty contests too. I'm not bragging, because the contests were fucking awful. Our skate scene has come a long fucking way, Las Vegas, because it used to be terrible. Anyway, that was my first sponsor. From there, I went on to the shop sponsor, and then I started getting, like shoes and stuff. I think my next sponsor was S, which, or not S. It was Zoo York. I think my next sponsor was Zoo York. I don't fucking remember, but I know eventually I got on S because I won a game of skate. I got like 3rd place at a S game of skate, and they kind of fucked me over. And this is conspiracy theory, okay? You don't have to believe me, okay? But this is my conspiracy theory. There were people in the finals who had played like 5 games and somehow got to the finals. When I got to the finals, I had played like 8 games. So I don't know where I ended up on the fucking brackets. I don't know how the bracket system worked, but somehow the bracket system had me playing fucking 8 games to get to the finals, and these other guys only played 5. Not only that, when they called for the final game, they called either 2 names or 3 names. I think they called 3 names. And they didn't call me. I ran up there. I was like, listen, guys, I haven't lost a game. I've been playing way more fucking games than anyone else. This is really weird. I've been playing so many fucking games, and I'm still not in the finals. And then they say, oh, yeah, we left you out on accident. Here you go. Jump in there. It was stupid, man. It's just ridiculous, bro. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, we're talking a lot about sponsors lately, but yeah, I thought it was cool that I rode for S back then, and then here I am back getting shoes from S again. So that's pretty nice. Have I seen Supreme Cherry? Kind of. It wasn't that great. So stop asking. If you ask the same question over and over and over and over and over again, it means I don't give a fuck about your question. Now we know. Now we learned something. We got it figured out now. I have a pair of SXLs, and them shits rip. I don't know if that means a good thing, like they fucking rip, bro, or if you ripped them, if you put like a tear in them. Do I know John Rob Moore from S? Yeah, I skated with him. I have him in a couple of my videos. I think it's called Skating a 15 Stair or something like that. If you type that shit in, you can find me skating with John Rob. Cool guy. He's actually really... I don't know him that well. I'm actually more cool with Jeff Stevens. But I like them all. They're all good fellas. They're all good guys. Who's really cool with those guys is Jason Park, which is weird. Like you wouldn't You wouldn't picture Jason Park being like an Arizona dude, but he is. Or at least I wouldn't. You know what? Maybe he is because he does all like the he does all them weird tricks, and a lot of them Arizona guys do them weird tricks too. Who knows? Why do my videos got 2 ads each now? Like I like it. I like it, but I don't know why. You can't see it on your screen, but my videos have 2 ads. Anyways. What are the posters in the back? These are old. Those are both old Black Ninja T-shirt designs. These T-shirts aren't for sale anymore, but they were at one time. I do want to do a remake of this shirt one day. Clean it up, make it a little prettier to look at. Oh, what's funny about that shirt? I know you guys can barely see it on your screen. Is I'm holding the AK. You know, I borrowed my friend's AK, and it has a grip, but then it also has a fucking ACOG scope. And the scope it's not a good scope. It's like a 3x scope, just some bullshit. And a lot of people set their scopes really high on AKs. Number one, I got a bunch of people saying that it's a fake gun because AKs can't have scopes. So that was cool. Thank you, internet, for not knowing shit. Thank you, internet, for commenting on a person who has the gun and telling me that it's fake. There's a bunch of people telling me, why would you put a grip on there? Which a lot of people who have AKs will put a fucking grip on there because the barrel gets hot as fuck. And I don't care if you have the fucking wood stock. The wood stock will still get super fucking hot, especially if you're out there just the stock gets hot. Okay? A lot of people who shoot AKs a lot, they actually hold the magazine. Why? Don't know. But yeah, the grip, a lot of AKs have grips. But of course the internet weighs in because the internet knows everything because they play video games. Told me AKs can't have scopes, and why would I put a grip on an AK? This is the world I live in. Okay, I do something completely normal, and then the internet tells me it's fake and wrong and dumb. It's like, come the fuck on, guys. You guys are crazy. What was my favorite sponsor I've had? I don't know. Shit. They're all cool to me. Say my least favorite sponsor was that fucking color changing grip tape bullshit. Favorite sponsor? I don't know, dude. They're all cool. They're all cool to me. I like all the shit I ride for now, man. Especially I like Silver because I can go out there and barbecue and drink beers with the same group of people that's sending me the decks. And I like S for the same reason. I can go out there and fucking party and drink beer with the same people that are putting shoes in my boxes. But that's me, you know. A lot of people look for different things in a sponsor. I don't necessarily look for a free product. I look for a product I can promote that I like, that I can also fucking get behind the people behind the scenes, you know. Like, I like Silver trucks. They're cool. They're all good. But I could easily ride for another truck company. But there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to, you know, go party with these guys and throw some carne asada on the grill and drink a bunch of Coronas. There's no guarantee of that. So Silver's got my vote. You know, sorry, other companies. I look for different things in companies. You know, that's just me. Oh, let's get this guy banned right now. Hold on, where'd he go? Hey, let's get this guy kicked out. Boom. See ya. I don't know what he said. It was censored. But he's gone. That's what we do, people. Have you watched the Chris Jocelyn stuff on the barracks this week? No, I haven't.
That's what I do, people.
Oh, you know what we should definitely watch, if we didn't watch it already, is Major NFL. This was fucking sick. And we're gonna rewatch it here. We're gonna mute it. If you guys haven't seen this, check this shit out. This is crazy. I heard that the barracks did something similar, but I heard the barracks like didn't even come close to how good this was, which makes sense, man. A lot of people sleep on Major Crew, and I'm just telling you guys, don't sleep on them, cause they're next in line. They're next in line to like do some big shit, you know. In my opinion. Hey, who knows? Oh yeah, I want to play it, but I don't want it to skip. There's just a lot of crazy tricks in here with footballs. You know, that's cool. Like, that's the type of shit I imagine that the Barracks did. I don't know, I didn't watch it. But then these guys got creative with it, started doing flip tricks with the board on it, just throwing them. Who else would do that? Throw the football across the thing, do a kick flip. 2 tricks in one, throwing the thing. Oh, man. Man, see, you're gonna catch a football and then kickflip crook. That's kind of crazy. You're gonna catch the ball, a ghetto bird. Kind of crazy. Yeah, these guys are all good, man. Super good skaters. Anyway, am I working on any new cake muscle graphics? I think we're going to change. Oh, I hate when it freezes like that. We're going to change the graphic that has the cake on it. We're going to keep doing the no scooters deck. And I do want to have one generic cake muscle deck, which would actually be pretty much just like this picture. It's just going to say fucking cake muscle across it. You know, like maybe 2 colors, maybe some real basic colors, and just cake muscle. Boom. Giant fucking letters. That way, I don't know. To me, it becomes more of like a billboard. It becomes more like a billboard. You can do a kickflip, and you can see right away that's a cake muscle deck. Which, that's one of the reasons I like the flexing deck. Because you see that shit upside down. Obviously, it's a piece of cake with big arms. So, it's a cake muscle. But yeah, I wanna make. We can do all like the bullshit artsy designs later in life, but right now I just want to get it, kind of like billboard style, so that you can see what you're riding, and so other people can see what you're riding. Oh man, yeah, dude, they do some cool shit with the footballs. Look at this: catch the football and tray flip out. I've never even done a feeble kickflip. That should be my next thing, huh? I should try to do feeble kickflip. Look at this, man. Catch the ball, hard flip back lip. And he lands it with that sort of like, I don't really give a shit kind of steez type thing. What do you think about Tampa Pro or any of the Tampa contests? Have you ridden the park? If you haven't, would you ride Skate Park of Tampa in the future? Tampa's cool, man. I've been following Tampa since 2000. I have a video called Tampa in 1999. They used to cover the events. It used to be really like, it's gotten a lot more professional now. It used to be like just a real core contest. And it still keeps that core mentality. But it's definitely gotten a lot bigger. Which is cool. It's all good. But I remember, the old Tampa where it was kind of like the park had like, some kind of fucked up areas of the park. And I don't know, there was no concrete anywhere. Boom. I guess there's no concrete now, but it wouldn't surprise me if Tampa sort of turns into like a Barracks style thing where they do the. I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say, man. It used to be like shitty wood. Doug competed in a few Tampas, so yeah. If you guys head on down to his channel, ask him about that. They did an article talking shit about people, and Doug was one of the guys they were talking shit about. A little fun fact. Tampa talked shit on Doug. Yeah, Tampa would be cool, dude. I'd love to skate the park, but I don't really have any reason to be in Florida. I mean, if somebody wants to fly me out there to hang out and drink, I'll for sure go to a Tampa. That's another reason why I think it looks like a cool contest. You just party half the time. So yeah, I'd for sure go, but I'm not paying for that trip just to go hang out. When I could, go to Texas and kick it with Major Crew, or I could go to Ohio and kick it with Andy, or I could just go to LA and kick it with anybody, Jason Park. So, I don't know. That's just me, though. Tampa's cool. It's actually one of the contests I got a lot of respect for, Tampa, in my eyes, is, like, way better than, like, even Street League. And I think Street League is great for the sport. But Tampa's great for staying core, and just being real with it. That's just how I feel. That's just me. That's just me, baby. Ever gonna meet up with Andy? Met up with Andy several times. Thanks for subscribing. Somebody just said something about Tampa. I fucking missed it though. Let me scroll up here. There is a concrete course where the vert ramp used to be. Okay, cool. Didn't know that. Yeah, Tampa used to be cool, man. The rail was all fucked up, and it was great. Now everything's real nice, and it looks like a plaza style with the runs. But yeah, it used to be set up where it was like pretty much just go back, go forth, go back, go forth, go back, go forth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dog? And that was cool. It was cool. It was cool. Who was inspiring or influential to your skating growing up? I'll tell you the truth, I was a big fan of a guy named Colt Cannon. And if you looked him up, we got a lot of similarities. Not anymore, but when I started skating, we had a lot of similarities in tricks because I was looking like at him as an influence. So in turn, I sort of learned a lot of his tricks. One of the things that he was really famous for is nose manualing in crazy directions. You know, he could nose manual and curve around like a ledge. He could nose manual some other shit. He would always nollie heel out, and he would nose manual and then shove it to manual and then shove it back to manual. And if you look at like my what time one part, a lot of the shit I did was like curving nose manuals and awkward nose manuals and nollie heel flip out. He also had a mean frontside flip, and you guys don't see it now because I rarely frontside flip anymore. But back in the day, that was one of my things. I did a lot of frontside flips. And what else did he do a lot of? He did a lot of kickflip nose manuals. I did a lot of kickflip nose manuals. He was big into varial heels. You know, I had a mean varial heel back in the day. So, yeah, Colt Cannon was dope. And and he wore, like, baggy pants. So you look at a lot of my old footage, I was wearing baggy pants and just, goofy fucking shirts. Goofy dude. I heard he got injured, and now he's like a sales rep for Element, which is dope because he was always repping Element. I think Colt Cannon was probably one of the first graphics I ever bought, graphic decks, and it was big, man. This was back in the day when the sizes for skateboards were 7.5, 7.75, and 8. There was no 8.25, and there definitely was no 8.5. So yeah, I was riding a Colt board, and it was like an 8.1, and it was like the fattest board in the neighborhood. Like, no one had a board as wide as that, which is cool. Cool in hindsight now, that's like the thing to do, is get big boards. I get asked every day, why don't you carry 8.5 on your website? It's like, because that shit's gay, okay? You need a wider board? No, you need to learn how to land on the bolts, okay? Unless you're wearing, like size 13 shoes, don't bitch about a bigger deck. Just fucking get better at skating. I ride 7.75, the smallest board I can get. People. I also had a Josh Kalis board, which was a 7.4. That was crazy. Oh man. Remember Aesthetics tried a 7.0. Oh man, that would be so bad. God, that'd be awful. 7.0. Yeah, so we'll just I'm out of topics, guys. I'll be honest with you. We'll just do question and answer, and then we'll call it a day. Unless you guys want to make fun of autism more, because I'm totally down for that. In fact, we could talk shit about cancer. We could do whatever we want out here. These fucking guys, man. Ninja, do I smoke weed? No, I don't. I get asked this hundreds of times a week. I do not smoke weed. You keep spamming my chat room. I'll kick you out, bro. How much is shipping to Canada? I don't know. You should check the website. Oh man, let's make fun of every disease. I'm down, dude. I get so frustrated with people that just try to they just try to pretend their feelings are hurt about everything. The pussification and now victimization of America doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Whole lot of he's being mean. What would you do if an autistic kid was watching? I don't know. I would hope that he would fucking be smart enough to laugh at the joke because it's clearly a joke. Oh, man, you should do more mini ramp videos. I'm down to do mini ramp videos, man, but they get really repetitive. You know, I don't have a big bag of mini ramp tricks, and I don't have a very friendly mini ramp. That thing is tough to skate. It's like a vert ramp. It's like a pool, you know. If you skate pools, you can skate my mini ramp. If you skate regular, you know, like skate lab mini ramps, no, you're not going to be able to skate mine. Sorry. You ever going to come to Chirac? Yeah, I was in Chicago with Chaz. You could check the video called Skating with Chaz Ortiz. I don't have no plans to go back. Have I skated San Diego? Yeah. Shout out to Jeff Goto. This guy's getting kicked out. Show. I skate San Diego probably a few times a year. In fact, I just met this dude who has like a big mini ramp set up in his backyard on Facebook. Just hit me up. He's like, yeah, I'm in San Diego. You ever want to come skate this ramp? Hit me up. So I added him and everything, and dude, it looks cool. It's like a big backyard setup with like a spine mini ramp, a normal mini ramp, has an extension on one side. That'd be fun. I think that would be fun, man. But yeah, I've skated San Diego several times. In fact, I'm gonna fucking take some time right now to brag. Take some time to brag to you motherfuckers. At Carlsbad High School, there is like a 5 flat 5 flat 5 flat 5. It's a huge hubba, and it's super long. And I nose slid it, I don't know, when I was 19. I nose slid it. I never seen no one do it. I'm sure it's been done. I'm sure there's a couple people that have done it. But I want someone to go to that school and take a picture of it so I can tell y'all like how big this nose slide was. Biggest nose slide I ever did. 20 stairs at least. Probably more. Who knows? Who knows? You know, speaking of San Diego. Just had to say that. It came to my mind. Had to say it. Ever been to Heart Attack Grill? No, I walk past it every day. Or almost every day. Heart Attack Grill is a restaurant here in Las Vegas where they serve everything like super fried and unhealthy. It's famous for being like really bad for you. Hence the name Heart Attack Grill. What makes it interesting is if you weigh more than 350 pounds, you get a free meal. I mean, I don't know. People go. I see fat people in there all the time. You don't get like anything you want. You get like, you know, a burger, fries, and probably a drink for free. And then you got to pay for the rest. But that's pretty cool. Like a pretty neat, you know, like marketing thing. Oh, you know what I could talk about, guys? A couple nights ago, I tried, I don't want to say the hottest wing sauce in the world, but they won the award for hottest wing sauce in Nevada. Okay, I'm just going to say that because I made the mistake of saying I tried the hottest wing sauce in the world, and then suddenly I get all these links to,
Well, if you didn't try this, it's not hot enough.
okay, you're right, whatever. So what I want to do is I want to interview this guy. Bro, I took a toothpick with the sauce on it. I went, you know what I'm talking about? Just like, boop. One little, boop. My whole mouth was on fire. I felt like, I've done like the Buffalo Wild Wings challenge. I've done the Wingstop challenge. And I do them, man. Somebody seen me do it the other day. The Texas guys did it. Boom. Knocked that shit out. Eyes water a little bit, but I love it. I love spicy food. So I do that. Knock that shit out. This one drop of wing sauce felt the same as when I do the Buffalo Wild Wing complete challenge. So 12 of their hottest wings is equal to one toothpick of this new place. So what I want to do, I want to interview the guy, and then I want to get my friends all sitting together, and I want us all to eat one wing, one single wing, and that's it. And I'm looking forward to it. So we're going to interview him, have him talk about the location, and then I'm going to eat the wing, and I'm for sure going to die. I'm for sure going to fucking die. I might throw up, but all for the entertainment of you guys and for a free wing and a fun experience. But anyways, what do you usually cook for a broad you have over? What drops the panties? I got my go-to dish that I make for the chick if it's like her first time over. I got my go-to. Okay, what I do? Tell y'all right now how big boys get down. You ever wanna eat ass? No, I don't ever want to eat ass. Man. Well, my internet fucking froze. That's cool. Piece of shit. I do chicken drumsticks. Flip front board school is out. What does this mean? I do chicken drumsticks. So, like, I'll cook, like, 6 of them or whatever. Get them all seasoned up. You know what I'm talking about? Lemon, pepper, garlic, salt. You get them. You just get them normal. Just nothing special. Nothing special. And then I'll do, like, a pasta dish. And it'll be like a frozen pasta dish, like some shit that's already made. A lot of times I do, like, it's called, like, vodka parfait or something. I don't fucking know what it is. It's made by Bertolini. Okay, you know what, guys? Make this dish for your bitch and take a picture of it and tag me in it. You do drumsticks, and then you go to the store, you get this shit called Bertolini or something like that. It's just a package of pastas. It already has, like, the meats in it. So it's like chicken pasta. So you serve the pasta, boom, on the plate, next to 2 drumsticks, boom, on the plate. Vegetables, fuck no. And then usually you'll have enough to where you cook for the bitch, then you can go out and, like, party, drink some beers. You can come back, there'll still be a little bit of leftovers. You know what I'm talking about? Because you're gonna need some food in your belly. You're gonna need to get your strength up, get your energy back, cause some dick sucking's about to happen. Woo! But yeah, that's my go-to dish. I can make a lot of stuff, but that's my go-to for sure. Just because I like it. It only takes 20 minutes, I mean, about 20 minutes, maybe a little more, but whatever. And it's convenient, I know where everything is in the grocery store. But hey, that's just me. I really been into this crock pot shit, but I'm about to be over it, man, because the crock pot, I don't think maybe it's just not me, or I need to maybe make some better food or look up some better recipes. But the crock pot just ain't me. Do I ever plan on getting married? I don't know, dude. Maybe. The chicks that I date right now, I don't date them with the intent of marrying them. But maybe maybe I'll find that one that changes my mind. Not impossible. In fact, I hope it does happen. But yeah, that'd be cool. What's the funniest thing that's ever happened to me while smashing a chick? Oh my god, I got one really funny story that it's slightly gay. The story becomes kind of gay. So smashing this chick, it was actually my first long-term girlfriend. So this was, I don't know if I was in high school or not. I think I was 19. It was my first long-term girlfriend. Dated her for like, I don't know, dude, maybe like a little over a year, maybe between 1 and 2 years. So we're smashing. She's on top. And she has roommates. Her roommate is a gay dude. Skinny gay dude. He's a cool guy. Skinny gay dude. Anyways, I want to set the scene. So I'm smashing. She's on top, and the gay dude kicks in the door, runs, jumps on the bed, like he's on top of her now. So now it's a sandwich. Now we just made a sandwich out this bitch. And he just came home drunk from whatever he was doing. He just came home all like, kicks in the door, jumps on the bed, on top. We make a sandwich out the bitch. So it's me, my current girlfriend, and a gay dude. And I just started laughing. I could not stop laughing. Lost my boner forever. Boner never came back that night. It was never heard from again. But it was worth it because it was just so funny. And it was gay. It was a gay situation, okay? A little bit of gayness might have rubbed off on me. Hope not. I hit him with the no gay. I hit him with the body and bread of Christ on him. But the gay might have got through because he probably went through this hole right here. Went through the side. Woo! Might have got on me. Oh, gay! Get off me. Oh, but yeah, it was a sandwich made, and it's a funny story. It's a funny story to tell. Weird experience, but I couldn't help but laugh. I'm not one of them guys who'd be like, oh, you just did something funny drunk, so I'm gonna, what the fuck, bro, dude? You fucking up my fucking sex with my bitch, dude. Come on, put him up. Nah, I didn't care. I just laughed. I laughed and told him get the fuck out of the room, and he laughed, and then he got out the room, and then I don't remember what happened. It was a long time ago, but funny story. Funny story. Keenan Doyle, Ninja, have you ever made hot wings? Yeah, I got hot wings in the fridge right now. I deep fry them. I know some people like to bake them. I don't like to bake hot wings. I don't think that's how they should be made. I think they should be deep fried, baby. The first time I made them, I made the sauce way too hot. I took the seeds. I took the seeds out of the jalapenos and habaneros, and I put them in with the sauce, and then I crushed the seeds. So the seeds they broke. I don't know what the fuck you call them. The seeds were broken. So I put that in with the sauce. Too hot. Somebody the other day told me I say too much. And I'm starting to pick up on it. I say it a lot. I gotta stop. Stop that, Yeah, way too hot. Couple more questions and let's call it a day, guys. We got 7 minutes left. So maybe, I can't stop saying it now. That should be a drinking game. Every time I say you got to take a sip. Have I ever had ghost pepper wings? No. But these wings that I'm going to try are supposedly... Okay, I've heard the ghost pepper is like 1 million Scoville. I don't know. But whatever I'm going to eat is twice that. It's 2 million. And it may not be 1 million. Whatever I'm eating is twice as much as a ghost pepper. It's called a scorpion pepper. I don't know. I'm wondering where the fuck these peppers keep coming from. Because when I was younger, like, habanero was the hottest shit out. Then suddenly this ghost pepper comes out of nowhere. And then, now they're just making shit up. The scorpion pepper? Really? You got to sign a waiver to eat it. I don't know. Yeah, probably. Who cares? Those waivers are bullshit. I mean, what's going to happen? You're not going to fucking die. You're not going to eat a wing and die. Yeah, so. Oh. Must-have barbecue items. I don't know, dude. I barbecue hot links a lot because they're cheap and they feed a lot of people. That's just me, If I try to get people to bring stuff to barbecue, because I'm providing the place and the mini ramp and the music and the fun atmosphere. So y'all provide the food. I usually bring food though too. Whatever. Oh man. I watched The Interview a couple nights ago, and it was okay. It was good. I liked it. Probably won't watch it again, but I liked it. Good movie. I like the interaction. It's like the if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a pretty funny movie. I like the dialogue in it between James Franco and the fucking fat dude. I can't think of his name with the raspy voice. I like the dialogue between them. It's so funny. Anyways, did I see the Super Bowl? Yeah, I watched it, and I'm really happy I didn't bet on it because the way that it ended, I only saw the last 10 minutes. So I got a lot of action, okay? One guy caught the ball off his foot, bounced off his foot, caught the ball, you know what I'm saying? And then I was just like, oh, they got this. That's it. They got it. They're going to win. This game's over. Then interception, last play. Boom. Like, whoa! If I would have bet money and I would have had a for sure win, especially I would have bet like the under or whatever because it was within, I think the over-under was like 7, something crazy like that. 6.5, however they do it. If I would have bet and my team fucked me over the way that their team fucked them over, I would have lost my mind. I would have threw my beer at the TV. I would have punched the wall because the game was won. Can you imagine if you bet like $500 on that game and say you stand to win, like, I don't know, man. You couple that with a a little quick parlay on like some props. $500 to win like $2,000 or something like that. $2,000, $2,500. You're about to make $2,500 and this fucking idiot throws an interception. Oh, I would have lost my fucking mind. I would have lost it. Anyways, ever hit a girl? Nah, I can't think that I've ever hit a girl, but I for sure would. The thing about hitting a girl, here's the thing that y'all are gonna take me out of context for this shit. I guarantee it. The thing about hitting a girl is you got to look around to see like who's around. Okay. A lot of times, these girls that kind of like want to be punched or whatever, like, man, you're being a fucking bitch, dude. I'm a girl and I'll fight you. I'm a fucking girl and I'll even fight you, dude. You think you're fucking tough? A lot of these drunk girls, they would never, ever have that attitude if there was no one around him. You know what I mean? If it was just you and this girl in like in a soundproof room, a girl would never go, "You think you're fucking tough, bro? You think you're fucking cool, dude? You spilled your drink on accident and it landed on my fucking my heel of my new shoes, dude. I'll fucking beat your fucking ass, dude. I don't care if I'm a girl. I'm tough as shit. I got 3 brothers and I beat the shit out of them." That conversation would never ever happen if you were locked in a soundproof room with no one around. They say that shit because they know that a dude's gonna jump in and fucking A, save them, 2, fight for them, and usually it's not gonna be one dude, it's gonna be 10 dudes. It's gonna be 10 pussy-starved dudes. They're gonna run in and try to save the fucking day. Save the day, you know, because hopefully, maybe this bitch will grace me with some pussy. Now that we've already established she's retarded. I don't know, man. Y'all let me down, man. People let me down. Yeah, no, I've never had a reason to hit a chick, man. I'll just walk away, usually, or laugh. I know my friend Bass, this chick was talking shit because he was doing this move where he would fake grab her and then like fake eat her. So he wouldn't touch her. He would like fake grab her and fake eat her. It was like this drunken like joke that we would do. You know, there I go again. So he would do it to each people. He would do it to dudes. He would do it to chicks. So he does it to this one chick, and she's like, "Yo, what the fuck is your problem, bro? You fucking think that's okay? You think you can just fucking do that?" And he's like, "I didn't even touch you. Like I didn't even touch you." And then she's fucking bitching and yelling, and he does it again, and she's fucking going crazy. And you can tell this chick is looking at her like she's trying to get a dude involved. So Bass crumpled up a $10 bill. It might have been 20. I remember that as a $10 bill. My memory's fucked up. Crumpled up a $10 bill and threw it in her face and laughed. Which, it's funny to me because that's like a weird insult. He makes really good money, so throwing $10 is nothing. You know, he's one of those guys who will like bet you to do shit. Like, I bet you won't fucking do 10 pull-ups. I'll give you $5 right now, but you got to do it on that pole with your shirt off. It's like, well, that's really gay, but I'm about to make that $10. So anyways, he crumpled up the thing, throws in his bitch's face, laughs, and walks out the bar. I thought it was funny. Anyways, let's go ahead and call it a day. I feel like we had a fun time here talking about all these weird topics. By the way, guys, I will hang out in the chat room like I always do, and we can continue to chat and hang out, you know, where the topics get kind of crazy in the late night chat, baby. But show was good. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to share the video with a friend if you liked it. I'd prefer you guys share my skate videos because these videos, I feel like I bring you guys in with the skating and I keep you here with the personality. Who knows? I don't fucking know, but I do appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch live or even watch on YouTube in general. So hopefully you guys have a good night. You can buy a cake muscle board at cakemuscle.com, and you can find me on Instagram at BlackNinjaLV for Las Vegas. I have to look over here because sometimes it mirrors everything, so I don't know. I don't ever know what's going on. So that's it. Kuna Matata, have a good night, and I'll see you guys on YouTube.